Hi, I'm Chris with the Flying Hens, and when we were planning our trip to Florida, we found limited info and a lack of reviews for boondocking locations. So we want to change that. Here's what we thought about 3 of the locations that we stayed at in Florida. Dupuis Water Management Area is in South Florida near Lake Okeechobee. This is a great place to explore the southeast coast of the state. Alston Tract and Lake Panacea management areas are in the Southwest Florida Water District area, but don't let that name fool you. They're actually in the Central Florida area north of Tampa. So the best part about these places are they're free with just a reservation required. I hope that you find our reviews helpful, and as always, please like, subscribe, turn on the notifications for more tips and adventures as we travel the country in our RV. Dupuis Management Area. Located in Indiantown, Florida, Dupuis is a fantastic boondocking spot with awesome amenities. First off, it's important to know that both the equestrian and the non-equestrian campground can be accessed by Gate 3. The gate is always locked, so when you make a camping reservation online, you'll be sent the gate code. Dupuis is big rig friendly. Our RV is 43 feet long and a little over 13 feet in height. However, there are a few tricky spots with tree branches and palm fronds as you drive down the road into the campground. Some careful maneuvering is all it takes, though, to avoid these obstacles. Also, as you exit the campground, close to the stables and the horse pastures, there is another tree to maneuver around as you make the turn, but it's not too bad. This campground offers some spots in the open, which are perfect for solar, and most that are shaded under trees. Due to the availability, we had to choose a spot that had only partial sun, but it was enough for our solar. If you have a big rig, do not attempt to go far down the road because you will hit low tree branches. What we really loved about this campground, though, was that it had so many amenities. There's a large bathhouse with hot showers and flush toilets. Each campsite, though, was marked, and it had its own picnic table and fire ring, and there were a few non-potable water spigots throughout the campground where you could fill up your water. There were dumpsters as well as even a dump station. The only issue with the dump station is that it's located on the wrong side for dumping, which made things a little tricky and with reaching our hoses to the dump, but we won't complain too much since it's all free. Alston Tract. Located in Zephyr Hills, Florida, Alston Tract is very convenient for visiting Tampa, Orlando, and the surrounding areas. I'm actually not sure how we managed to squeeze our rig through the entrance, but we made it. The low-lying branches made for some very tricky maneuvering, and we certainly held our breath. I wouldn't necessarily recommend this campground for large RVs, but it can be done. Alston Tract is also gated, and the code will be sent to you once you make an online reservation. This campground doesn't offer very many amenities aside from one porta potty, some fire rings, one non-potable water spigot, and a pavilion with picnic tables. Most of the campground is covered by large cypress trees with low-lying branches, so if you are a larger RV, avoid going into the camping area. On the other side of the fence, there is a clearing with room for a few RVs. It was a pretty good spot for our solar. Lake Panacea. Located in Wildwood, Florida, Lake Panacea Wildlife Management Area is a great location for exploring nearby state parks and springs. The gated entrance is usually left unlocked, except for during certain hunts. The entry road has some potholes, so drive slowly. And there is a small pond along the road where we saw baby alligators. Lake Panacea is basically just a wide open field with plenty of space for any size rig. In the field, there are very few trees, which made it great for our solar setup. The campsites aren't marked, but there are fire rings, picnic tables, and non-potable water spigots scattered throughout the field. And there is a shaded area in the back that has a lot of trees, which would be suitable for a smaller camper and tent camping. You won't get much solar back here, but it would be cooler in the warmer months. The sandy mounds you see are not anthills. They are gopher holes. There is also a large pavilion with picnic tables, a stable if you bring horses, and a bathroom with flush toilets. Wide open views gave us beautiful sunrises and sunsets.